back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ella and I predominantly do bookish content. Today's video is just going to be like a week in my life, what I read in my life. What I am going to try and do though is read 1,000 pages within this week as well, so it's going to be a little bit of everything. Book journaling, book reading, trying to read 1,000 pages, whatever. It's a big week vlog. So it's Tuesday, I didn't film anything yesterday, but yes, I had a dentist appointment. I finished reading A Throne of the Fallen by Kerry Maniscalco. I give this 5 stars. Already off to a great start with reading 1,000 pages. I read 180 pages yesterday, which was the last of this book. And then today I've started reading Set on You by Amy Lee. This is a gym romance book. This looks really good. I'm actually excited to get this read and done. But yeah, if you watched my last video, you would know that I'm also doing the Step Into Spring challenge for Teesside Hospice. It's just a way of like raising money for Teesside Hospice, where every day I'm walking 10,000 steps. I did about just over 15,000 yesterday, and obviously I hope to do over 10,000 again today. But yeah, I'm doing that every day in May, making sure that I'm raising money. Because the way I'm doing it as well is I have, let me grab it, I have this flower sheet where like I've got like family and friends and like people picking a flower, £2 a flower, where they can win £50, and then the other £50 goes straight to the charity. So I know once this gets filled up, at least £50 will be going to charity, which is amazing. Obviously I've had like other just general donations going, but what I did in the last video, and I'll do in this video, is in the description I have a link to the website, the Teesside Hospice website, if you just want to have a look or whatever. And I'll have my Just Giving link down below as well if you do want to kind of donate. Obviously I'm not forcing you to, but it's there just in case you want to. But yeah, let's get into the video. Today I've got to go and pick up my prescription at some time today, and then yeah, that's actually all I've planned. What I might do is I might go for a walk around and then go and pick up my prescription, because I gotta do my steps. Like, it's currently 9:37 and I've done 487 steps, so not a lot, but obviously I do have the rest of the day to get them in. And I do want to, I say this in every video that I do read 1,000 pages in, I want to read a minimum of like 150 pages, but I can like give and take a few pages. So obviously some days I'll read more than that, like yesterday I read 180, and some days I might read a little bit less than that. So it's around about the 150 page mark that I want to get to a day with Set on You, meaning I'll get a good chunk of the way through. So if I get to the chapter closest to 150 pages, oh wait there, sorry, chapter 16, page 150, that's how far into it I would get, and that's how much I would have left. Realistically, if I like read to like page 300 or something, which is page 304 to chapter 30, and with that, if I like did this, like actually did this today, tomorrow sort of thing, so which means I probably would be able to get the rest of this finished, because there's not even that many like there's quite a lot at the back which isn't to do with the book. So yeah, hopefully I can get this done in the space of like 2 or 3 days, and then which means I'll get it done by like Thursday latest, if I do stick to like the plan of like reading a lot every day. and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday it'll be a new book, but it'll be from my May TBR. So I'll either read After Love by Tanya Byrne, I think that's how I pronounce the last name, or Love Letters at the Borrow Bookshop by Kylie Dunbar. Now I've read the Christmas one of this and I absolutely loved it. So I've got this one, and I've got I think I've got another one of these, but I don't know which one I have. But yeah, so I've got those two. I'm excited. I'm gonna stop now because I did this in my weekend vlog that I've just uploaded. That I was rambling. I just kept saying random stuff, but I'm gonna go now, and I hope you enjoy the. Okay, so it's now Wednesday, the 14th, and it is currently 5:20, and yesterday I managed to read 102 pages of Set On You by Emily, and then today I finished it. 2 days I finished it. Like, this book is so addicting. Like, I needed it. Like, I need breathing, and it's part of like an interconnected, well, it's like the Influencer series is called. There's 2 other books in this series, not just about these 2 characters, about like her sister and stuff, so I'm excited to read them. But finished this today, which has been good. Been taken up all of my brain cells, which is now 5:20. I am now coming to film. I give this a 5 stars. When I finished this, my phone was literally 1%, so I was like, before I'm like filming anything, I'm like, I'm put my phone on charge. So while I was waiting for it to charge up a little bit, I finished my Read With Me journal spread that I do most of the time in here, my booth. I read 249 pages today, which was the remaining pages of the book, and then I just filled out my book journal. So what I did was, I have my bookshelves here, so I colour in each book with the ratings. So I have the colours up here. This was a 5-star one, that's a 5-star, and then I put in the title and the name of the author. And then in here I have my reading goals, so it's like a square per book, and I just fill it in with the colour, and then that's the number of books I've read. So I've finished reading 11 books so far this year. And then here is a basic overview of the books. So it's the number of books that I read, so number 11, the author, which is Amy Lee, the book title, which is Set On You, rating, which is 5-star, the date I finished it, which is the 14th of May, then how many pages are in the book, which is 351. And then I have my genre tracker, which is bookshelves again. So I've got fantasy, romance, horror and thriller, because they're the main series that I read. And then I've got my A to Z, so trying to read a book from every letter, where the first letter in the title is that correlates to the alphabet. So I knew it was the first one for the S, so I'll just put in the title and the author. But that's my book journal complete. That is book number 11 complete. That's also my second book in my May TBR. So what I do is I keep my May TBR, like my TBRs down here, but then I also have my hardback TBR. So I have 2 books left on my May TBR, which is Love Letters at the Borrow Bookshop and After Love, which I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned in the last clip. So I could read one of these 2, but I have 3 hardbacks on my hardback TBR, which is The Book of Witching by CJ Cook, Immortal Dark by Tiger Skirmer, and a non-fiction book, which is The Siege by Ben McIntyre. Like, if I'm being honest, I thought this was fiction when I bought it, and then when I got it I found out it was non-fiction. But if I'm being honest, none of these hardbacks are like piquing my interest. But the book that is piquing my interest is Love Letters at the Borough, a Bookshop by Kylie Dunbar. So I'm debating whether or not starting this tonight or starting it tomorrow. Because I still need to do just over 2,000 steps to meet my 10,000 step goal for the day. Obviously with me doing the challenge charity. So I might go for a little walk and then come back and decide when I'm going to start this, whether it be tonight or tomorrow. But I shall keep you updated with what I decide to do. Okay, so I don't know the last time I bought the camera was when, I don't know, but I'm now on chapter 23 of Love Letters at the Borough Bookshop. Yesterday I read from chapter 12 to chapter 22. I've obviously only read one chapter a day so far, but I'm outside in this beautiful park in the sun. It's a bit windy, as you can probably hear, but I'm going to get a couple of chapters done, sat here, and then make my way home. I have just over 200 pages left to get to 1,000 pages, so after I read this today I'll have just over 100 to read tomorrow, which should be quite easy because I have been hitting the 100 page goal every day this week. But yeah, that's the update I have for you now, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, it is now Sunday, and as you've seen, I finished reading Love Letters at the Borough Bookshop, but I did not finish it yesterday. I finished it today, which not great, meaning I did not read my 1,000 pages. I was off by like 119, 120, something like that. I'll put like the total number, like the calculator screenshot up here of how many pages I've actually read. I mean, I'm still proud of myself. Like Monday I finished Throne of the Fallen. That was like, I actually have my journal here with all the pages in. I keep track of all the pages I read in this thick ass journal. So on Monday I finished Throne of the Fallen, read the last 108 pages, sat on you 13th and 14th, which is Tuesday and Wednesday, finished that in 2 days. Tuesday 102 pages, Wednesday 249 pages, and then the rest of the week was Love Letters at the Borough Bookshop. So on Thursday I read 107 pages, Friday I read 106 pages, yesterday I read 48 pages, and then today I read 89 pages. What I'm thinking of doing, I don't really have the space in my journal to do this, but I want to do it anyways, is put one of my vinyls on, which is like there. Or I could not have it too loud because my little brother's in bed, but have that and film a TikTok of me reading the start of this. And basically what I did with the Love Letters Bookshop, I actually did this morning, was a TikTok where it was like, how much can I read with this vinyl, like from the start to the end of like the start of the first slide to the end, so like how much could I read. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing that with this, or like start a book with me while I listen to a vinyl or something like that. So I'm thinking of doing that with this so I can get it started, and then getting closer to that 1,000 page goal, but with space and stuff I'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, that's all I've got to say to you last book of May TBR. It's queer, a love story. I'm excited. Okay, it's now the end of the video. I read a total of 967 pages. Now, if I had not have started reading Afterlove by Tanya Byrne on Sunday, I probably would have would have read under 900 pages. But also I am really enjoying this book so far. But yeah, I've read a total of 967 pages. I finished 3 books. Two of them were 5 stars, so Throne of the Fallen and So New were both 5-star books. And then Love Letters at the Borough Bookshop was a 4-star book. But yeah, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.